Good afternoon, everybody. Good evening. Good morning, wherever you are in the world today. Welcome again to the Casual Report. Sorry for the 3-minute lateness. Jam was out and about with his camera. But we're happy now. We can see that beautiful Hackney face joining me today, of course. So spoil up the surprise, everybody. Jam's here. James, how are you today?
Good, yeah.
I mean,
Who are you getting?
hold on.
Oh,
Daniel,
suppose.
put his
I
money
should
where
go
his
for
mouth
that.
is there. Thank you very much, good sir. Jam, how have you been?
Yeah, chill.
Back at work now, right? Is that correct?
Back at work.
Yeah. How was the first shift back?
Good. Good seeing
You
everyone.
drag your sorry ass out of bed, crawling like you
I
were
did.
climbing up Everest, but you're there. You spent a good half of the day, I assume, on Pokemon Go because you work as a Pokestop. Is that right?
We actually went for it was we had to have
Tornadoes?
a team building session, and Mitch goes, "Hey, there's this raid on." So I was like, "Oh, I just jumped in it."
Yeah, raid time. I know the answer, but did you get the Mon at the end of it?
Yeah, I can't remember
What's
what
his name?
Some
I'll spoil it for Tornadoes, everybody.
titty bird.
Yeah. It's weird looking. I don't like them. The three. They're a bit weird.
I don't know what it is.
Thunderous, Thunderous, and Tornadoes. A bit weird. Jam,
Yes.
I know your brother got you what you've always dreamed of for your birthday. I know this,
Yes,
mate.
indeed.
How is that game, and do you want to tell us what it is?
So I've got PES 21 season update. To be fair,
It sounds laugh says it all. I was at, mate. 2021.
I mean, it's good.
PES.
The gameplay is really good
Mhm.
and things like that. It's not. The ball doesn't stick to your feet like in FIFA, where it just doesn't feel natural.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the ball's just its own entity in it, which is pretty cool. Graphics are really good, especially if it's like raining and stuff. If your ball hits the back of the net, boom, all the like, drops fall off it and stuff. It's really cool, especially if you watch it in slow motion and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, I'm doing Master League, so this is like manager mode.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was gonna say. I was trying to think what.
It's my brother goes, "Oh, do
It's been a hot
Master
minute.
League."
It's
He's
been
like,
a hot
why would
minute.
I do that? I said, it said it's probably better than Football Manager. He goes, "Yeah, it's not as in depth as Football Manager, so it's not bad."
It's not
Guys,
bad.
in swap him out. I'll get sacked if I'm rubbish. I'll get opportunities if I'm good.
Yeah.
None of this. Oh, you have £200 to spend on your next player.
Two-
Can't be arsed with that
£200,
nonsense.
everybody.
There's a question to be asked. Does it relive the glory of PES on PS2?
PES
Do you
6,
think?
4.
4 to 6 ish.
It could be
3-ish.
3,
2 to 6 is the like.
They were
yeah.
those were the where FIFA was struggling behind it.
Yeah. Then
Does it relive those glory days?
No.
Would you say?
no.
Damn
no.
it!
No. Maybe
Then
one day,
I'm
but
not
not
buying
today.
it. Then I'm
I
not buying it.
I haven't played a football game since. I mean, I've got FIFA 17 and I got that as a gift, and I barely played that. So I'll say maybe FIFA 16 was the one I bought for 5 years. And I was interested, maybe still am, of getting the next gen ones, just because I want to see what the difference is or how it plays. But I think it'd be wasted on me as well, or like us, because
Yeah.
like.
We've got real games
They
to
make-
play. Just say it as it is, mate. You've got real games to play.
There's that, but then
There's
it
that.
just makes some tweaks here and there where the people that play it day in, day out will probably notice, whereas we were like, we just want to
if you
exhibition, play online, go.
Yeah, because I imagine if you put PES 20 and PES 21 in front of you, you wouldn't have a clue. Whereas Andy would be able to go, oh, well, this has changed, and this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the finicky stuff has changed.
hmm
Cool. Jam. Yeah, I know you got 2 games for your birthday. With spoiler, I bought the other one. How's the
Did.
other one?
Hades is sick.
It is, isn't it? Mate, the bug, mate, it's inside you now. You've got it.
I've been playing it quite a bit.
Yeah, you got all the weapons now? 6 or
No, I didn't realise there was one more I haven't got. I've got everything. I've got the gloves. I've got whatever the one after the glove.
You not got the
I
fucking
haven't
rocket
got it.
launcher thing?
Yeah,
I
haven't
forgot what
got
it's
it.
called. It's mate. That one's sick. But my favourite
But-
weapon is the spear, not the
I
shield.
think my favourite's the spear.
Because it's like God of War where you can bring it back whenever you want, and it's
Mm.
and then
And
you,
like,
you
getting
upgrade
these-
it. The upgrades, mate.
I'm getting used to these boons now.
Oh, the Booner Mania. What you want? what you want, James, is the Chaos Boon, where you can just go see Chaos without having to spend any life points. That's a good one, mate. Then you could. You've been to Chaos yet? You've been to Chaos yet? I've said too much.
That's when you drop down the well.
Yeah, but call it a well. Yeah, but yeah.
Whatever it is, yeah.
And then Chaos, all hail Lord Chaos.
But there's a few I like Hangover.
Yeah, Hangover's cool.
Hangover's cool. Lightning Dash.
Yeah, and obviously Ares is Blade Rift thing. And you can. They're good for the casts, mate. So you can. And I'm like, bro.
I haven't escaped yet.
Have you not?
I've beaten the Hydra.
That Hydra's a twat, mate.
2 levels in.
You get Elysium, then after Elysium, you have to. It's like the last bit. So a run could probably take about 40-45 minutes. You know what I mean?
To escape.
Yeah, because it depends on because there's like optional bit of not optional. You got to go and the last bit's like a maze, and you got to go and find something. And you can find it in like the first set of doors, or you can find it in the last, or you can just keep going and get the extra shit to put me. I did that the other day, by the way. The other day got to the last bit, pumped myself up, did all the extra bits in the last bit, went to Hades, he just went whack, and I was like, oh, cheers, mate, nice one. I was fuming. But carry on, James, sorry.
Yeah. No, it's really good. The one thing I do like is when you've done a run, you can't repeat the weapon immediately.
Yeah.
So it makes you keep changing your cycle kind of thing. Otherwise, I'd probably be like I do in Next Machina.
Yeah.
Power shot or die.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, there are occasions where the bomb thing was quite helpful in Next Machina, but it is the power shot. It's just, if you want to make a pathway, it's just the power shot straight up. But there's like, the other ones can, every now and then, be helpful. But that's cool. Jam, you been up to anything else? You watching some stuff, or you watched
Beverly Hills Cop yesterday.
Did you actually? How was Beverly Hills Cop in 2021?
It's still glorious as ever.
It is a glorious film.
I've watched 2 and 3. It's like watching Demolition Man.
Yeah, spoke about Beverly Hills Cop today at work. They were talking about what song did you first learn on piano, and mine was the Beverly Hills Cop theme. That's the first song I learned on piano.
Fun fact: Eddie Murphy is 60 today.
Is he?
60.
Akira Toriyama's 66 the other day. That was something.
Who's that?
The Dragon Ball Z bloke.
Oh.
Dragon Quest.
But Eddie Murphy doesn't even look like he's in his 50s.
No. Yeah, but cool.
You could say that about Hideo Kojima, though, couldn't you?
To be fair, yeah. He doesn't age. Jam, anything else you want to add to the well?
No.
Buzzing. Joining our stupendous selves today, the man with the plan from Huddersfield. Daniel's in the house. How are we, Dan, mate? Are you alright? I'm very excited.
I'm alright.
I'm very excited.
I'm tired.
He's very tired. You're back at work as well, right?
Yes, yeah. I went back to work last week.
I'm very excited right now, ladies and gentlemen, because I've been wanting to talk about this game. I'm going to spoil. I know what Dan's been playing, as I do most of the time, because he's in the Discord and he writes down what he's been playing on a little document we've got here. Daniel, Valheim.
Yes. Valheim.
Tell me. Go.
I must admit, it's very, very good.
That got hooked in at you as well. Is that like?
I'm hooked. I'll openly admit I'm hooked to it. You
haven't got time to be sat here. You've got Viking, whatever the fuck you're doing Valheim to do. You know what I mean? What'd you do for the first question?
Okay, so the gist of what I understand of it so far is that you are essentially a Valkyrie that lands on Valheim to basically kill certain people or enemies.
Right.
And I believe Valheim to be almost like purgatory of the Vikings.
Yeah.
So for you to ascend to Valhalla, you need to kill these bad guys, from what I can tell.
That makes sense.
But there's also obviously world building behind it, so you can basically build your own settlements, grow your own mead, that sort of stuff. Yeah. Very sort of Minecraft stuff going on almost.
Okay.
So yeah, I must admit it's very what's the word? Like, you don't need to get too in depth too quickly, which is really good. It's like you can do whatever you want to do. You could basically decide, you know what, I'm not going to go through the story until I've built a village or something along those lines, because it's easy to pick up, and you know, once you've got to grips with it, it's quite easy to get into. So yeah, it's been really enjoyable.
Cool. Is it deserving of the praise, you reckon?
Yes, definitely. I think for first of all, the price of it, and second of all, the actual fact it's in beta and made by 6 people.
Yeah, that's intent in it. Yeah,
it's really well done. Really well.
Remind me, price $15.99, something like
that. $15.99. Yeah, $15.99.
Yeah. Are you going to convince Jam to jump in and play?
That's up to Jam. That's up to Jam at the end of the day. But I think given a chance, I think he'd enjoy it. I really do.
Oh, yeah.
But
it took me 2 years of Hades, so you've got another year and a half, maybe a bit longer to.
Yeah, but Hades, like on paper, is my sort of game.
Is it though?
Well, yeah.
Is yeah, okay, that's fair enough. Daniel, Valheim's good. What else you been doing?
I had a bit of a crack at Oblivion.
Thought you played this as well the other day. How was that in 2021? Is it that's all well?
I had a bit of an itch, which was weird for me. Just to, I don't know. I just, I kind of just downloaded it because I wanted to play it, and then I played it, and then I was like,
"Oh, that's that."
Okay,
right.
my itch has been scratched, almost. I didn't do much of it. I think the thing I was really looking at was the whole monumental beginning of the game.
Yeah.
You know, with Uriel just going. The whole Oblivion speech and all that, and it's just like, yeah, actually.
Yeah, cool. What else have you? I know you've been playing something else. I know you have.
I'm trying to think.
It's written down here, mate. I can see it.
Did I write something? Oh, The Witness.
How was The Witness? Was that any good? A puzzle thing, isn't it? From
it's fantastic, actually.
The break. I can't. Jonathan. No, is it Jonathan Blow? It's not his name. He did Braid. What's his name?
I've forgotten his name.
I think it's Jonathan Blow. I'm not going to put my head on the line, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I must it's a beautiful game. It's an absolutely stunning game.
Jonathan Blow. Yeah. Nice
guess. But yeah, I did quite a lot of it. A few years, I want to say a year or two back, and I got stuck. So I thought, you know what, because it were on Play from Home or whatever, I installed it and I had another crack at it, and I actually did a few of the puzzles, and then I got frustrated again and
motion control out the window.
It's very difficult.
Yeah,
like if you're not like if you're like me and you don't think with like puzzles in your head, it's just it's nonsense, but it's fun, I must admit.
Cool. Yeah.
I know there's certain people will be good at those types of games.
No, yeah, you can imagine.
Mary's one of them.
Yeah, I've met she's one of them.
Yeah, she's very good. Mate. Like she's very deep into puzzles, mysteries, all that sort of stuff. So yeah.
Cool. Have you been up to anything else? Watching anything? Been anywhere?
Just been listening to Mary watching Grey's Anatomy non-stop.
Grey's Anatomy. There's a show, mate. Meredith Grey, right? And
yeah, that's the one.
I forgot his name. The good-looking doctor everyone likes.
Mr. McDreamy.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
No, can I?
But yeah, gentlemen.
Yeah, season 16 came to Disney.
It did. Gentlemen, ask me. The Messenger is on sale, ladies and gentlemen. $7.74 on Steam. If you've not played it, it's a bargain, but less than £8. Ask me again. Sorry, I cut you off.
What have you been doing?
What I've been doing? Well, gentlemen, I went for a walk the other day. Jan went for the same walk the day prior. In where I'm from, where Jan lives, there's a place called, is it Buckley Hill, Jan?
I think so.
Yeah, ask me that train track.
Oh,
but let's go for a walk. Bank holiday Monday. We'll walk around here. We'll chill. Get them on out. You know what I mean? Few gyms, whatever. So I'm walking around. I walk around. I thought, this is where Jan and Steph were yesterday because That's where you went. And then there was this train track. I thought, I'm gonna have a go with this. And this train track, it goes up a hill, and I thought it's not too bad. So I went up the hill, and then the further you get, the more vertical it becomes. I'm not sure how trains ever went on this train track at one point in time. They must have done.
A little car track.
Yeah, little car track thing, like a mine thing. And I'm like, it gets to a point where it's like basically ladders. The track is basically a ladder.
Eventually
And I'm
becomes a
like,
ladder.
Jesus Christ. I mean, it was fine. 3/4 of the way, I thought, yeah, this is fine. But then my thighs, mate, that last fucking stretch, I was...
I was like doing sprints up it,
Yeah.
and then stopping, and then sprinting and stopping.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't sprint up it because I'll fall backwards.
Yeah. No, yeah. And then, but yeah, it was good time. Also, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Did you guys watch?
I've not watched the
Not
third episode
watched.
yet.
Dan,
I
did you?
haven't
You
either.
haven't watched. I've watched. I will leave it for next time or whenever we call up. Outriders. Ask me if I installed Outriders on my Xbox One and played it.
I've heard.
I know you've heard. I sent you a picture. Ask me, Daniel.
Have you played Outriders?
I have played Outriders. Ask me what I think it's alright.
Do you think
Outriders,
it's alright?
Yeah, I missed the pre-fucking the launch server down thing. I missed all that, so I can't comment on all that. I imagine it would have been frustrating, especially if you bought the game. But there's no need to be mean to people on the internet. We're trying to chill, have a good time. But yeah, I mean, it sold to me. Well, not sold. It never sold to me, but it was a scratching my chin when it was like, oh, it's like Destiny crossed with Gears of War, and I'm like, okay, I'm in. Because People Can Fly did Bulletstorm, and they did Gears Judgment, which changed the DNA of Gears in a way, but it still felt alright. But yeah, it's good. I mean, looter thing, whatever. But the loop is to get better gear to do more missions, to make it harder to do, and all that shit. But the narrative seems alright, the story seems cool. The characters are pretty cool as well. There's this one character called Jack Tanner, he's quite cool. And yeah, I'm not that far in. I'm about the second proper story mission in. But yeah, I mean, we'll see where it goes. I'm intrigued with the story. You can. I'm playing it solo, but you can play up with up to 3 other. It's either 3 players or 4 players. I can't remember because I don't care.
Is it a casual Friday?
Potentially, yeah. We could jump in a few. I mean, because the one that was on this boss, it was quite difficult. It took me a few goes to get the routine to see the pattern. But imagine if there was 2 or 3 of us, would have fucking swamped him. You know what I mean? Would have laid the smackdown.
The only downside to this is that Jam doesn't actually own an Xbox unless it's crossplay.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I was actually scouring like a Facebook Marketplace for like a reasonably priced Xbox One X or something.
Right.
I mean, that's the only thing that's swaying me is Game Pass. Like whether it's, I know it's definitely worth having Game Pass Ultimate. But
Do you know something, Jam?
console games that swing it maybe. Yeah.
Do you know something? What might be worth looking at? Getting an Xbox Series S because they ain't selling.
Are they not?
No word of a lie. No word of a lie. We've got 4 in our warehouse.
There you
Dan,
go.
there's one
They
issue.
don't sell. They don't sell. Everybody's after an X.
No, I wouldn't get a Series. I mean, if I was to get one, it'd probably be the Series S. But I don't. I mean, I suppose it's an uphill struggle if I buy an Xbox physical edition, then I'll start buying Xbox games. But that's the thing, though. I probably wouldn't because any games I want
I've
physically.
got-
Are on Game Pass. That's the reason for the whole why you should get it on the Series S because it's a digital machine.
Yeah,
Although
but I
you
don't
could
really
get a
wanna-
digital at a 1 as well, couldn't you? So
But I mean, trying to figure out me buying like say a 1X secondhand for 200 quid just
FYI.
for a few console games I might play.
That's my only Xboxes I've got. Xbox Ones I've got.
You've got all of them.
I've got 2. Ask me if I'm selling you one. No, I'm not.
why do you have 2?
Because I always buy the Gears of War. I will buy a series probably when the Gears of War limited edition. console
So
comes out.
you bought the one when it came out, and then the other one.
No. I bought the one when it came out. Then I bought the 1S, the red one. Then I bought the fucking 1X class.
You
one.
have way too much money.
No, I'd save up. I don't want it for
You
ages.
stick a special edition Xbox out there for Gears, he's going to buy it.
I'm in. I'm going to try not to buy the Series 1 when it comes out, but we'll see how we'll get on. I'm playing on One X. I think it was One X. Let me check. I think it's One X.
Well, I like the One X. It's a nice looking console.
I've only crashed twice. It pissed me off a bit, but it was fine. It is the One X.
Yeah, I want a One X because I've got One S and a 4K TV and it just doesn't work.
I'm gonna get the one that I've got on the bay right now to show you all which one I have actually got, because I can't be asked to get up and go and get it. Gotta take time. This one, the glass encased glass one. It's only 275 notes on the bay, Jam. So if you're in the market for I mean,
that's what I don't want to pay that much money for a few consoles.
Do me a favour and pull Hideo Kojima's post for me one time, Jam. I want to see if you look like him too.
I don't like Hideo Kojima.
I mean, if you shop around,
I'll be honest.
To be fair, yeah, if you shop around, a One S is 150 quid. So I'm not sure if that's within your price range as well, or a Series S.
What are you basically looking at, Jam? Money wise, are you thinking about 100?
No, it's a far fetched idea. It's just like Outriders, but it said console only. It's like
that's the only thing about Game Pass.
At the end of the day, if that's the only console game, I can spend £30 buying that game or £150 to play it on the Game Pass.
Yeah, and then you'd have in the future you'd have. But the only other thing about Game Pass is it's not across the board, whereas PlayStation Now is kind of. You know what I mean?
Well, PlayStation Now is going to be one thing that is across the board because that is the board.
No, but you can play it on PC as well.
Oh, of course you can. Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's the same service on 4 or 5 on PC. Ish. But yeah. Outriders. It's alright. Not my favourite game in the world. It's not offensive. It's just I don't want to be cruel. Not being cruel. Middle of the road. But I do quite like it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. Bit of Castlevania Area of Sorrow as well on the Game Boy Advance and my new backlit screen, which hasn't aged a day. Like Symphony of the Night, like that one on the DS. Jam. What was that one called?
Aria of Sorrow.
Area of Sorrow was a GBA one.
Oh, the DS.
Yeah.
The Dawn of Sorrow.
The Dawn. Yeah, that one was really good as well. And I had a quick go of Black. Remember Black?
Yes, PS2 game.
Yeah, Criterion made that. By the way.
Criterion.
Yeah, that one.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
It is good. I'm not too keen. In 2021, I'm not too keen on the real life cutscenes. I think that they should just go. Pick it look like Red Alert as well with Kane. Is it Kane?
Kane, yeah. I think it's Kane, yeah.
Man, I'm not hot on them. I mean, whatever, but I'm not hot on them. And Power Rangers Battle for the Grid I had a quick go of. When I say a quick go, I mean a fight and half a fight. Ask me how that. Ask me.
How was that?
I mean, do you know what I'm saying when I say Power Rangers Battle for the Grid?
Yeah.
That fighting game.
Street Rage type.
No, not that one. It's a fighting game, 1-on-1, 3-on-3.
Oh, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know how. I mean, with fighters, it just gets swamped, and with Street Fighter 5 and with Mortal Kombat and Tekken 7, it's just I don't think it stands a chance. But it's quite enjoyable. I was Goldar, I was laying the smackdown with my big thing. Yeah, what a legend. I mean, if you're a Power Rangers nerd, I'd recommend it highly. But if you just want a fighting game to play, there's many other better ones. Which are available for peanuts at this point. So I can't recommend it if you only want a fighting game to play. But if you've ran out of fighting games to play, why not? Just jump on that. And I've played another game as well, which I want to talk about in a bit because it's in the rundown. Last thing, lads, the Dream. Daniel.
Yep.
The Dream. Where is it? I don't know where it is. Is it in there? The Dream of a Bouncer stream is happening this weekend, by the way.
Oh,
show me look in his bag. Now, remember Rob, Dan, Jam.
Your colleague.
My colleague
Rob.
from work. He's very. I was getting impatient I was over on eBay. I was on the Facebook Marketplace and I won a PS2. Right. I succumbed to it. I was that guy who posted a status on Facebook. Anyone want to sell me a PS2? Big Rob comes up. He said, I might have one for you. I was like, okay. That's all right. I left it a bit. He said, you slid into my DMs. I was like, yeah, I've got one. Let me see if it works. I waited a bit. It works. Do you want it? I was like, yeah. I'll get. Is better off for bring it in for me tomorrow at work. So how much do you want for it? Dan, how much did you want for it?
Nothing.
20 notes.
20 notes.
Which was half the price on eBay ish.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
and 20 notes, and it came with a pile of shit in the thing as well. You got a free game.
How dare you?
What a guy.
How dare you?
A free game with it as well. The controller rattles,
Wow.
which bothered me when he said that. But it works fine. I got this to work.
Jack, if you need a PS2 controller, I've got a few.
I bought one off eBay. Don't worry. Thank you though.
Quite a few.
Yeah, I bought one off eBay. Good condition.
Oh
One.
yeah,
And I
you've
haven't
got
got a
the
memory card.
HDMI converter.
Yeah, I haven't got a memory card, so one's coming on eBay. That doesn't happen. I mean, because that I can do. I used to be able to do the bouncer in one sitting in like 3 or 4 hours. So it could happen anyway, and it probably will happen. But yeah, bouncer, casual Sunday, because I'm working Friday and fuming. But casual Sunday is happening this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Write in your calendars.
Dude, did you
back to
how much did you spend on the memory card from eBay?
£5, if that.
It's
a
not too bad, I
big
guess.
one. It's not the 8 megabyte one. It's a larger. It's either
Oh, right, okay.
It's either
64.
It's either 64 or 128. I can't remember how big it is. That's what she said.
Yeah, I was gonna say because CX
Yeah.
have one for £3.
Oh, there you go. I should have got that. But I think it's a third party one. But like I said, my GameCube memory card was third party, and that was 128 meg, and that never died or anything. So, mate,
It'd be fine, I think.
be fine, mate. So yes, I'm chilling, mate. I've had an
Looking
eventful.
forward to that.
Yeah, man. Like I haven't played the bouncer since early 2000s, so this is gonna go horrendously, and it works as well. By the way, I've tried it before the thing. I was annoyed because you have to change the settings, don't you? You've got one of them converters, right?
Yeah.
You have to change
Yes.
the settings to YBP or
PBR.
That one. I forgot to ask him to do it before he gave it me, but I did it, mate. Don't worry. And it all works.
Yeah, you have
Sound
to,
works
you have
as
to
well.
almost secretly did
There's
the whole.
I think I did it blind.
Invisibly.
So there was a thing on the internet, or I think the instruction manual I got was, if your only thing is like a modern TV, plug it in, put it on, and press this button sequence, and it basically you
Oh, right,
navigating
okay.
the menus and changing the
Right.
settings.
Yeah, that's how I did mine.
I just got my old TV down. I was like, yep, sound. So I had to make sure that I had to just hit PlayStation work.
Yeah,
Mate, there he is in the house. Rob, we're just on it, mate. Got me bag.
Bob's here.
Got me games. There it is. There it is, I think. I have a question. Found it.
I must admit, it's quite cool that we're all kind
What's
of
happening?
unique. So Jam's got a bright pink
This
PS2.
is
You've
happening.
got a PS2 Slim, and I've got the chunky
The
PS2.
chunky boy, mate. Let's go.
I got
the
the
thing annoys
chunk.
me about that converter is you have to
It
put
sticks
it in
out like
USB.
it sticks out like a sore thumb.
It's fine, but they put the thing on the wrong side for me, because the USB thing goes into the plug cable, and it's like, just move out of the way. Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Dan won't have that problem. We will.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's clearly designed for the chunky boy, as I like to call it.
It does work quite well with a chunk.
Gentlemen, are you ready? I'm ready, mate. Birthdays galore first. I was playing this game on my Game Boy Advance, but I think in quite a few of my Final Fantasy games, the battery's gone in the cartridge, so that it won't save it properly. So I've ordered some batteries off the bay, and we'll see if we can get them changed. But 27 years ago, as of April the 2nd, Final Fantasy VI was released.
27
Ask me how
years
old that
ago.
makes me feel.
But you are old, so
You're old as well, mate.
no, no.
We're the same numbered age, be quiet.
You were that age first.
You were that age, Gimply. But anyway, the official...
27 years ago since Kefka laughed his ass off at us.
Yep, there it is. 27 years. Magic Armor Journey Through the Snow. That fucking opening, by the way, is beautiful. Especially that backlit screen, mate. It's just buzzing. Gentlemen, have either of you ever played Final Fantasy VI?
Yes.
No.
Why have you not played it, James?
I hear enough from you.
Right, mate, it's
You
fucking...
go on about it. It's probably rubbish.
No, there's nothing rubbish about 6, mate. My girlfriend is all over Genshin Impact, by the way. I don't know if you can see on the screen there. She had to play it on the laptop because the PlayStation 5 keeps disconnecting from the internet. It's really frustrating me. You know what I mean?
So is that
Really-
download on the laptop?
Yeah, it runs fine. It's a decent laptop. It's got a 10. I want to say a 1050 in it. I want to say a 1050. And a i5, I think. It could be an i7. It's quite good.
Wow. I'm sorry to butt in, but on Twitter, Imran Khan has basically just said, the dumbest information you will learn today
I know
is
what
that
you're gonna say.
Capcom's RE engine does not stand for the Resident Evil engine, it stands for Reach for the Moon engine.
I read that this morning and I was like, you fucking joking.
You're kidding me.
You're actually joking, mate.
To be fair, I think we all thought it was the Resident
I
Evil
just assumed it was
engine.
because it was Capcom. It's RE. I was like, yeah, it's probably the Sugar. Sorry, I put a trail in there. It's really loud. I think your ears might be taking one there. Gentlemen, happy birthday, Final Fantasy VI, obviously. I got a few trailers to ask you about before we go into the good stuff. Have you seen the Space Jam trailer?
Yes.
Yes.
What do you think?
Looks good.
Potential on the court,
Yeah?
and I can help you get there.
Dan?
Yeah.
I want that.
It looks. It does look quite good, actually.
Quite good.
Yeah, I'm a bit skeptical because I love the first Space
I
Jam,
fucking
so I
buzz off
don't
that
know
first
whether
film.
it's going to live up to that
I mean,
glory again,
yeah, I don't think-
especially in 2020. But it does look good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do
mean-
like that how they've cast Zendaya as Lola
Yeah.
as well.
Zendaya, by the way. Yeah, got a bit Ready Player One-ish, I think, when he went into the computer thing. And they leave out the trailer that his son's a computer game developer, I think. Right? I read that somewhere, I'm pretty sure.
Not sure.
And then the Goon Squad don't look half as good as the fucking, what they called?
Yeah, they look
What
much
they
better
called?
than real ones.
What they called
Are
in
they
the
the
original?
original Goon Squad?
Are they called the Goon Squad? I don't think they are, are they?
Yeah, they are.
Are
They
they?
say that in the film.
Okay, probably then. But they don't look as
In the
good as the...
trailer.
Yeah, but they don't look as good as the OG ones.
They look
Like
nothing like them.
the big green guy. I mean, it's a different thing, isn't it? But do you think it's going to be good? Judging by
I
that
hope so.
2 minutes, I mean, I hope it is. I'm
I reckon it'll do really well
I'm
because you
swear-
have people of our generation
Yeah.
taking their kids.
yeah, that's weird, isn't it? But yeah, I'm swayed. Sort of, like, as time's gone on, Space Jam 2 was like, no, and then it was like LeBron logo was like, eh, and then the jersey, and I was like, okay, and then the trailer,
Jersey looks
yeah,
sick.
I'm like the trailer, I'm like, okay, I'm in. I think it's gonna be better. Like I said, a bit Ready Player One-ish. 1 stars. Thank you, Robert. 1 stars, Jam.
Yes, yeah.
Thank you. But I don't think LeBron James is as good as Michael Jordan as well. Not basketball wise. I haven't got a clue basketball wise.
I'm also a bit skeptical about the fact that it's just. You remember the first film, and you remember
No,
him
never seen
getting
it.
sucked into the golf
That was
hole,
well funny,
for example.
by the way. With,
And you're just there laughing your ass
Yeah.
off. That doesn't strike me at all. Not in the same way.
but I love Looney Tunes, by the way. Like, I love Tom and
Oh,
Jerry and all that shit. So I'm naturally in anyway. But we'll see. Do you reckon Michael Jordan make a cameo?
That'd be cool. Michael Jordan, Bill Murray.
Michael Jordan is a winner, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
That'd be cool.
you watch that thing on Netflix with him with the
Not yet.
mate. The way he talks, I'm like, you're a winner, mate. Another trailer I want to talk about, dead quick, I promise. Have you watched Loki trailer yet?
No.
Here's another thing. That like you put Loki trailer, Loki season. I'm like, no, like what? No. And then it's like the logo come up. I was like, what's that? And then watch it. Oh, Wilson's in it, by the way.
Is he?
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Dan, have you seen the trailer?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
I'm just watching it now.
Right, don't you worry, mate. I'm naturally in because the biggest thing about I want to spoil the back end of the Marvel Cinematic Universe for everybody. So if you've not seen it yet, I don't know where you've been, but please don't. Thingy. They change time, don't they? They basically make another timeline and kill Thanos that way, right? Owen Wilson's part of this. I haven't read about this. I've just watched the trailer and just sort of picked it out. But he's part of the people that, the timekeepers basically, and they're bollocking Loki like, look, you took the Tesseract thing and moved time, so you've got to fix this. Yeah, whatever they are, I don't know. Like, you've got to fix this, and I'm like, that's really cool. I'm in. I like Tom Hiddleston as Loki as well. I'm not sure a lot of people do.
Yeah, he's good Loki.
But yeah, I mean, Danny potential. I mean, we're all gonna watch it here anyway because we're MCU whores, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. They could have just dropped it on Disney Plus and went, "Hey, lads, have a go. See in a bit, lads." Nitty gritty out of the way. It's time for the big stuff, mate. And as I got out of work today, right, I'll lay in the story. Thought the best be something pretty juicy, you know what I mean? Because running on flat, mate, open swear. What's the first thing I see, Daniel? You know what it is, mate. It's top of that dock.
E3.
E3 2021 has been dated. People are in, and there's been
returning as well.
There are a few omissions, mate. But we'll talk about the people that are there first. So I'm pulling this from gamesindustry.biz. We've got Christopher Dring, head of games B2B. Don't know what that is, Chris, but I'm glad you're smashing it, mate. Gentlemen, he writes, Nintendo, Xbox and Ubisoft back digital only E3 2021. So it's digital only, which I assume that was the case anyway. E3 21 will return this June in digital form and has been backed by Nintendo, Xbox, Capcom, Konami, Ubisoft, Take-Two, Warner Bros. And Koch Media. Now, gentlemen, there is one name there which should make you scratch your chin just a little bit. That's what Konami doing, right?
No, probably Evo next gen.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's a thing, Jam. Stay with me. Why would they go to E3 just to show off Pro Evo on one game?
I don't know.
So
it's the next gen one.
It's the next gen one.
Oh,
it's
Silent Hill, isn't it?
Silent Hill. I mean, there's been a bit of a smoke without fire kind of thing about Silent Hill. What would you personally want from Konami? Would you want Silent Hill? Would you want Metal Gear without Kojima, which would be weird, but
I mean, last Metal Gear I wasn't a fan of anyway.
You love
and that
5.
was half and half Kojima, I think.
Yeah, that was a bit of a mess. But it's like the gameplay loop is probably my favourite in the whole series, but like there was no like the narrative was just Kojima talks nonsense anyway, and his stories are weird and stupid. But it wasn't there in 5. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing.
It's just because the gameplay just got repetitive, a bit tougher.
Like, do these missions again. Cheers.
Yeah, do the same missions again, a bit harder.
I haven't got a problem with that, but it's the same problem with Devil May Cry 4. It's like, I'll just do it again. Cheers. They try and like hide it like it's extra content when it's not. It's just rehashed missions, which isn't. Do you know what I mean? Like,
and
whatever.
It was unlike other Metal Gears where you go start to finish through the game. You don't get in a helicopter, get dropped off, finish the mission, get picked up.
You
just continue each time. Could be after that.
I mean, there's clearly Peace Walker 2, and that didn't go down well with people that didn't play / didn't like Peace Walker, which is fair enough. Because it's a numbered series, and Peace Walker was kind of a thingy.
Spin-off.
The real answer I want from you both is Zone of the Enders 3 or a new one. I don't care. Just give it me now. Suidoken as well. Daniel.
Yes.
What do you think Konami are doing here? If anything.
If anything. To be fair, I don't know enough Konami games to properly.
You do.
I do.
You do.
But I don't. Like, they're not coming into my head.
Right, I want to.
I think the Pro Evo's got merit.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Oh, it'll be there.
Oh yeah, somewhere one of them things.
Yeah. This.
It's like EA not showing FIFA.
Yeah. Let me just have a move.
I think there might be maybe word of a Silent Hill game.
Yeah, you reckon you're going Silent Hill as well?
Silent Hill.
Contra isn't. No,
There's the rumor mill's been going on it, hasn't it? And
yeah, we've been
recently.
Every 5 minutes seems to be somebody trying to throw a Silent Hill in the ring. Gradius, Are we going to see one of these old? Would you want to see one of the older ones like Gradius or?
Gradius would be nice, but are you on the Zone of the Enders? I'd love to see a Zone of the Enders 3, 100%.
I would prefer Silent Hill.
Why?
Just not played. I've not played the Zone of the Enders in like so long, but I think there's games out.
Good.
I suppose there's games out like both of them, but I know I just prefer.
Your camera's out. That's cool. Dance Dance Revolution. We're gonna see any of that? You forget these games are Konami, man.
A new dance bat.
Yeah, maybe. Imagine that in look at VR.
That's what we're gonna say. If they were gonna do something, it'd be in VR now.
Yeah. I'm trying to.
But yeah, I'd go off of women say Silent Hill.
Yeah,
I mean, the people are clamoring for it, and Resident Evil's made a resurgence, so I think it needs to be done.
Yeah, I'm saying Zone of the Enders, but that's pie in the sky stuff. Do you know what I mean? I don't think we'll see that for a while, if ever, unless they outsource it or rent it. What's the word? Commission it.
I tell you one thing I will be looking out for E3 will be From Software. Keep your eye out for that. If From Software going, there's going to be Elden Ring.
Elden Ring, let's go. Yes. Now, let me give you some omissions of the show. So the show is taking place between the 12th and the 15th of June. There's still time for publishers to sign up, but as of yet, Sony, EA, Activision Blizzard, Sega, Bandai Namco, and Square Enix are all not signed up in one way or another.
Damn it, you've just shot me down, because Bandai Namco... No, it's Bandai Namco own Koei, don't they? Koei Tecmo, I think.
It's something like that, yeah.
So that would basically mean there's no Guitar Man showing up, which saddens me.
The show's cancelled, lads. Forget about it. We don't want it.
Yeah, I'm done. That's it. Show's over.
Yeah, you imagine EA is just going to have their own EA Play thing. Sony are probably going to do their own state of play in and around the thing.
Yeah, but Nintendo have got their directs, and here they are.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. Go on.
I was going to say I love the fanfare about Sony not showing up, because I just saw a ton of people underneath it just going, I can't be arsed with another arse state of play. It would be better going, wouldn't it?
E3.
Yeah. If you again begs the question, how long do you give E3? Is it sustainable or?
It will slowly die out.
Yeah. Because Nintendo, like the people that are there, Nintendo, Xbox, and all them could easily just do their own. Yeah, YouTube, bang. Here's a video.
Exactly.
Cheers.
It's much cheaper. They'll save more money, and they've got to put more money into developing first-party games now.
All
charge us £50 for it.
So all they've got to do is tweet it out, put a link.
Don't hire the venues.
Yeah.
You don't have to hire floor space.
Floor space, food. You imagine you got to feed your guests and all that shit. So. You don't have to pay for a host. You don't have to like a production crew with. Do you know what I mean? So,
exactly.
The video.
We've already said that our piece. We said that as soon as we get big enough, we will do E3.
Yeah, but yeah.
The casual report E3.
CEO of E3, ESA, sorry, E3 run E3, Stanley Pierre Louise. For more than 2 decades, E3 has been the premier venue to showcase the best that the video game industry has to offer while uniting the world through games. Stanley, mate. You know where to come.
Yeah, we're all about E3 here.
About it. Says we are evolving this year's E3 into a more inclusive event, which will still look to excite the fans with major reveals and size opportunities that make this event the indispensable centre stage for video games. I'm not sure I agree with that, but I mean it's very popular.
Yeah.
And a question. Last week or the week before, I can't remember. There was rumours of it can't remember if we talked about it either. Of charging, of having like a premium access to E3 online, digital only. Would you ever pay for that?
No.
No, Dan?
No.
No, me neither. Because it'll be online like 2 minutes after it's. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Wait a minute, like yeah, sound. Let's go.
I get paid to walk in and have the experience, but not to watch it.
Paid to go, but yeah, like I said, we were saying that the stage shows and that, but that won't happen.
But that's the thing. What they're going to do, they're going to say, okay, we'll let people pay for this and watch it, but then we won't release it afterwards, or release any information because other people have paid for it and they haven't.
Yeah, it's not.
They'd be shooting themselves in the foot if they did that.
They've definitely had the conversation about it though. You can take that to the bank, because of course they have. But I mean, yeah. Are we? We're gonna try and react to a lot of this stuff. Are you guys in for that?
Yeah.
A lot. If we're about, I mean,
which one will be?
I'm hoping.
See, it's annoying because if it was the week before, I've got a week off. But I'll be back at work for
that. Is annoying. I'm kind of hoping it's the weekend before the show.
It's due to run 12th to 15th, isn't it?
Yeah, so 12th is a Saturday. I'm kind of hoping all the shows are on Saturday and Sunday so we can chill. Jamie's watching. I might have to sneak a Monday or Tuesday off work. You know what I'm saying? You know, I still need to have a look at this month, by the way. I'm going to give him a hug tomorrow and be like, look, listen, socially distanced hug, Boris. Don't you worry. Be like, listen.
Oh, it's actually been renamed this year.
Has it? I missed that.
Rather than Electronic Entertainment Expo, it's Electronic Entertainment Experience.
Ooh.
Kind of, but not really.
E3, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, sounds pretty cool. Gentlemen, we've said our piece on E3. Anything to add before we move on to the next one?
No.
Gentlemen, it's Game Pass report time. Are you ready? I have some absolute bonkers, ridiculous statement I'm about to tell you right now. You ready for this? I'm reading from Jamie Lees, I think that's how you say that. And this is from Xbox.com, and the title of the article is MLB The Show 21 is coming to Xbox Game Pass on day one. Now, gentlemen, just chill a minute. That is mental. That is a Sony published game coming to Microsoft's subscription service day one, and Sony will probably charge you 60, 70 quid for it. And I mean,
I did say there's a possibility they could follow Game Pass into PlayStation, and it could happen. If this is the case, anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is more MLB throwing the weight around, saying we want it on all the systems, and probably more that. But you know, I mean, you see the trailer, and it's like the PlayStation Studios logo comes up, and then Xbox. What is going on here? Do you know what I mean? I know it's
the future, mate.
Yeah, I mean,
it's essentially like. So, do you remember there was a story back about 2 years ago about Intel using AMD's GPU as their graphics because they knew it was better than anything they could do. It's a bit like that, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, they'll probably never get it as cheap or as effective, so they just copied it.
Exactly.
I mean, you may be thinking, if majority of people watch this from the UK, you may be thinking, who fucking cares? In the States, this game is huge. Right. I want to get the sales.
But because it's on Game Pass, I might actually play it.
But it might bring up so much more exposure for it. Now it's free for us to play.
I say huge. So it sells like 1 million a go, which for a baseball game, I mean, it's only in one country. Is what it is, isn't it? Which I assume that's where are we now? It's been going since '98, but I didn't know that. '97, MLB '98. I have no idea. But the sales, so they've not got sales for 19 or 20, but MLB The Show 18 sold 1.06 million. MLB The Show 17 sold 1.16, so we're good for 1 million copies here. Now, I imagine the Xbox sales are going to be nowhere near that because it's for free. So why would you buy it? So Dan, you say you're possibly going to give this game a try?
Yeah, granted. I do enjoy sometimes a good baseball game, so I have been impartial in the past.
Yeah, I mean,
to it, and I think it's probably a good. It'll probably turn out to be pretty good, to be honest.
Just watch this trailer for a second. I don't know if you can see on the screen. It's going to be quite delayed for you to watch. Xbox, Sony Studios, PlayStation Studios. It's just mental, like.
Yeah.
Wait, this. I'm flabbergasted. But anyway, that's crazy. I don't know what to say. I'm stumped. Me. Anyway,
it could be Sony testing out something as well.
Yeah, I mean possibly. But I mean, what better first party owned? Well, what better first party game to put on another console? But is your one that's not pretty much orchestrated by yourself, and some other corporations probably more in charge of that. So probably. Anyway, more games coming to Game Pass as well. That's coming to Game Pass day one on April the 20th when it releases. Are you ready for some more?
Yeah.
I'm ready for some more, mate. I'm going to take you to the article now. It's Megan Spur, community lead, Xbox Game Pass. Now, gentlemen, I'm pretty sure one of these has been on before, but Grand Theft Auto 5, Zombie Army 4, Deadwalk, which was on PlayStation Plus, by the way. Pathway 2, Rain on Your Parade, Disneyland, what is that? What game? Disneyland Adventures, and Rush, some Disney games. I don't know, some Disney games are coming. NHL 21, MLB The Show 21. Gentlemen, I mean, apart from the bonkers that is MLB The Show, pretty, month, right?
Yeah.
Because it wasn't got Grand Theft Auto 5, Zombie Army 4, that's probably a decent play every now and then. Zombie Army 4 and Rain on Your Parade are the only PC games. Oh, well, Pathway 2 is PC as well, but I mean, that's what I mean about PC/console. You need to level the playing field. Do you know what I'm saying? I'd prefer them to do that.
Yeah.
And something that I don't want to see, but I get it because you're gonna pad out your audience on xCloud, is the play over 50 cloud-enabled games of Xbox touch controls. Gentlemen, I know, Jam, you're a big fan of touch controls. Jam, and Dan, are you?
No, I'd need a controller if I'm going to try that.
The best thing xCloud does is you can get most Android phones, Xbox One controller, bang, straight away, get your thing, you're away.
You can use any controller because they can't decide what controller you
attach. Yeah, to be fair, yeah. But yeah, that's just an example. But I said Dragon Quest.
Are pretty good.
So it was some games for touch controls. Touch on this for a second. You like that one? Touch on this for a second. You know what I'm saying? Minecraft Dungeons, Dragon Quest 11, Slay the Spire, Sea of Thieves, Spiritfarer, Gears 5. Touch controls, Gears 5, by the way. Not a prayer in hell I'm playing that touch. Not a prayer. On God's green earth, mate. You know what I'm saying? I hope. I mean, I know why they're doing it, because it's more accessible to people who use xCloud. Or even if it doesn't work, put controls in this game. Yes, boss. Here's £1 million. Cheers. Nice one. I don't know how they work. That was just an example. I hope it's not that many. Thingy. Gentlemen, is there anything you need to add to this before I move on to one that pissed me off a bit?
That was funny.
It wasn't funny. I forgot this game existed, by the way. Dan, anything to add, mate, before I move on?
No.
No, cool. Right, gentlemen, you may or may not be aware that I'm quite a fan of Platinum Games. You may have mentioned it once or twice in the past. But the new game is out, and ask me if I can play it.
No, you can't.
No, I cannot play it. And why can't I play it, Daniel?
Got it's on Apple
Because
Arcade.
it is on Apple Arcade, ladies and gentlemen. World of Demons. I'm getting some footage here from IGN. Thank you, IGN. I appreciate it very much. Have you seen this game? Have you watched any trailers or anything?
Only what you sent me.
I know what you said. Yeah, right. Dan, have you seen anything?
No.
Very
This is a first.
Oni. I forgot that game.
I'm getting very Okami vibes out of this.
I was forgetting that. Yeah, the Okami vibes. Typical Astral Chain hack and slash action. Astral Chain, sorry. Platinum Games hack and slash action. I'm really annoyed I can't play it because it's an Apple Arcade. I don't have an iPad. I don't have an iPhone. I have a MacBook, but guess what, James?
It's dead.
Yeah, I mean the lead's dead again.
Be the hard drive.
It's, no, it'll just be the lead.
You've got a Samsung TV though, haven't you?
No, probably. I don't know.
If it's a smart TV, I think certain Samsung TVs have Apple Play, AirPlay on it or something, so you can actually have arcade. I think.
I thought that was casting a phone to the TV.
Yeah, I'm sure there's something that's been added.
Is the TV expert on the show, James? Know your place, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Please.
Dan.
Hang on.
So that's that, and that Fantasian, which is Sakaguchi's game, which looks pretty good. I'm annoyed about that as well. Apple keep capitalism, James. You know what I mean?
How dare they?
I know. How dare they make money?
When you said you haven't got Apple Arcade, my response was no one does.
No one does. Do you know anyone that's got it?
No.
No. My mum's
No.
asking my girlfriend who's coming for a fan.
No, it don't work. It's just Apple TV that you can get.
The world. Do you want to say hello to my mother?
Obviously.
So she had
Hello.
her teeth in. It's gonna be very emotional.
I won't talk.
Come here, mother. I'm very busy right now. You can't see you. He's here.
Hey, Jolie.
Jam says hi.
Hello.
Dan says hi as well.
Hi, I'm not talking.
She's not. She said hi. She's not talking.
What we heard.
Dan, is what you said
Yes.
possible?
No. It's, you can only get Apple TV through the TV, not Apple Arcade. Sucks.
Well, so in order for you to play that one game, I'll buy a tablet or a phone or a
An
new
Apple
laptop
TV.
or an Apple TV and fucking
That's basically like buying Stadia, isn't it? Which not gonna
It's
happen.
not happening. Gentlemen, anything to add? Apple Arcade games on there that you want to play, which are locked on there?
Nope.
You're lucky, right?
Nope.
You're lucky. I'm hoping it does branch off one day, but well, I digress.
It looks like it could.
But Apple got that wedge to keep it there, you see, which worries me a bit. I may or may not have to potentially acquire it. Daniel, one for you, mate.
Yes.
You just added this. I forgot about this. I do apologise.
That's alright.
Gentlemen, Clap Hands. Is it Clap Hands Studio?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Yeah. The great folks who made Everybody's Golf, a game that Dan I know loves and plays. They are releasing their first non-PlayStation exclusive in their 23-year history. That's right, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's 23 years.
Yeah. Martin Robinson, deputy editor at Eurogamer, brings us this one. It is called
Clap Hands Golf.
Clap Hands Golf. That makes sense. I was trying to look for it. I was like, what was it called? But it's Clap Hands Golf. Yeah. Thank you, Daniel.
Yeah.
Daniel, who added this to the document just about 2 minutes ago. It is Apple Arcade exclusive. Are you annoyed?
Very much so.
Yeah.
But I'm also not, because obviously
yeah.
Clap Hands is a sub studio, I think, of Japan Studios.
Yeah, it will be,
which obviously we know that Japan Studios has been
dissolved,
don't know what Sony are doing.
Pretty much
dissolved essentially.
Pretty
So
much.
they have to find a market somewhere, and I bet Apple have just gone, here's some wedge,
Yeah.
put a game on there.
Money makes the world go round. You'll be seeing a lot of that, I think, from these developers. Jam. Mario Golf Eater are out, am I right?
Exactly.
Isn't it? I mean, we'll see. Is it? Jam, do you have an iPad or anything, or have you got a
Got Samsung. I've got
Samsung.
Android.
Android? Dan, do you have Apple or anything? Even Apple?
No.
We're fucked. We are. I mean, all our favourite games keep all potentially our favourite developers keep migrating.
Until Apple decide that they're going to charge a reasonable amount for a device, I'm not buying anything from them. But bar maybe an iPad, because the iPads are pretty sick.
Very good things about their iPads.
Mm-hmm. Isn't it? Okay.
It's the only device I'd have, though.
Yeah, the iPads are cool. Like when I play Symphony of the Night, I got that on my phone, but when I can put a controller in, because I'm not playing a touchscreen, because I'm not a fucking mad person, and I can just chill.
It's like that mad screen refresh they've got on iPads nowadays.
Yeah, I mean on iPad it's nice, but gentlemen, anything to add? Everybody's Golf, Clap Hands Studios, anything like that? Before we move on to something that's gut wrenching for James. And myself, to be honest. I'm quite an avid collector myself. Jam, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Chris Scullion from Video Game Chronicles writes, there is 138 PlayStation games that won't be available anywhere else after these stores close. And we go on about game preservation a lot on the show. I'm a quite avid outcrier for it. One of my most popular article on the website I used to write for was about game preservation. I'm very fond of it, and I wrote about Scott Pilgrim, and Scott Pilgrim since then has come out, so there's hope, but 138 games is quite a lot of video games, isn't it?
A bit.
I mean, yes, I'm quite frustrated by this, because this is what pisses me off. I mean, to be honest, I'm gonna be totally honest. You can't see. Let me zoom in, lads. I forgot how to do it. How do you do it?
Control plus.
That's what I'm pressing. Jam, sort it out.
I'm not a clue.
There you go. It's control and zoom in. And the mouse wheel thing. Now I've got to be totally honest with you. I haven't heard of a lot of these games, but that doesn't detract from their, it's annoying. Do you know what I mean? Have you guys had a chance to look through this list?
Yeah, there's one thing that wrecks my head.
Go on.
I was speaking to my brother about it the other day, about this.
You're speaking to your brother,
Yeah.
who's not played Smash Brothers
believe it or
since the
not.
Joker came out.
The PS3, and then on that list...
Yeah, well, let's go. Oh, Bomberman.
Bomberman's gone!
Hang on, what? No, Bomberman Ultra's on PlayStation now.
No, it's not.
Oh, right, okay.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Chris Scullion would not lie to me, my friend.
I just literally looked at it.
No, no, you didn't.
Where's Pain?
What?
Pain, do you remember Pain?
Yeah. Is it not? Does it not mean rain?
No. I don't know what the hell Rain is.
Oh, Pain's not there.
Pain's not there.
No,
Where
right.
else do you play that?
On the PS4, obviously.
First Rocket League is gone.
Super. Oh, can you play that on PS4?
No.
So obviously, there's obviously more games. Oh, it's
Although
there.
I think there's a game on there which will annoy you, Jack. I want to say Lou Mines Supernova.
Yeah,
That's a fun puzzle game, I must admit.
Lou Mines was cool.
Tell me
There's
where else we can play Pain.
High Velocity Bowling. You can play it.
You can.
Oh, you can't. Gentlemen, I don't know what to. I mean, as time goes on, this will start happening. Like quite a lot. There was 2,000 odd games, but thankfully you can play most of them on Xbox or PC. Microsoft are doing a great job of game preservation, by the way. Shout out to them again. But the Dissidia game, people like Dissidia. I'm trying to look at.
There we go. Pain is an exclusive PS3 title and has not come to any other platform.
Okay,
That's not.
Sir Isaac
Not on that
Newton.
list.
139 PlayStation games. Sorry. You happy? I got a
And
tweet.
Bomberman Ultra's on PlayStation now.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Is it? But the point stands that it's annoying, right? Because
Yeah.
quite a lot of these video games, and then the physical prices shoot up on quite a lot of these games because you can't download them, and quite a lot of them don't have physical all of them don't have physical releases because they wouldn't be there, right? But Jam, it's just really annoying. I just wanted to bring that to everyone's attention. So, I mean, did you know that you don't own games that you download on Game Pass? I must see that tweet.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
I must see that. I must see that tweet 50 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's kind of annoying, but yeah, you do not own the games. So as soon as you cancel your subscription, that's it. Your games are gone.
Yeah. I have a question. I'm on PlayStation Now's website. You are right, Bomberman Ultra is there, but it's under PS3 games. Now, can you only play Bomberman Ultra on PS3 with PlayStation Now, or can you play it on PlayStation 4 with PS Now?
No, it makes no difference. You can play it on PC.
Yeah, can you though?
Yeah,
Because it's PS Now on PC.
It says you can stream all your games from that.
Who has PS Now, we need to talk. Can you stream all the games? This is where it gets interesting, you see. Because you can play on PC, PS5, and PS4.
Stream the entire library.
There you go, boom.
On PC.
There you go. Chris Scullion's lying to us, ladies and gentlemen. So it's 138 games. But you can't buy it, I think that's what he's getting at.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
Possibly that's what he's getting at. You can't buy it anywhere. Mm-hmm. Which, again, that's cool and everything, but how long is that going to be in PlayStation Now before Konami just see you later. Super Stardust Delta as well. Super Stardust is a great game.
It is.
Table Ice Hockey and these table games as well are all very good. If you care about the preservation of video games, I strongly recommend you to, you know what I mean, read this article and see if you can get these games before they're gone forever. Gentlemen, I got to speak about game preservation until the fucking cows come home. What I'm not going to do. Is there anything to add before we move on to coincidentally PlayStation Now? No, cool. Daniel, anything to add?
Nope.
Buzzing. Right, gentlemen, PlayStation Now games, April 2021. We have, coming from Stephen Tailby from Push Square, Avengers, Borderlands 3, and some other game I can't remember, The Long Dark. Gentlemen.
Yeah.
Avengers and Borderlands 3, pretty big hits, right? Is that not fair to say? Start from the 7th of April tomorrow. Anyone not currently subscribed to PlayStation Now and can take it for free trial for PlayStation Now, sorry, that's tomorrow. These games are coming, they're already on there, 5th of July. No, sorry. Avengers is on there until the 5th of July. Borderlands 3 is on there until the 29th of September. Now, that's something that Game Pass doesn't do, which they arguably could do, is inform us of when these games are going to go off. It did just seem to spring it on us, do you know what I mean?
It creates that sense of urgency, though, didn't it? I must pay it.
That's that is a little bit confusing because it is PlayStation Now, not PlayStation Plus.
It's just the thing. They should be.
Combined.
Why not? Do you know what I mean?
That's kind of annoying.
So Avengers, Borderlands 3, and The Long Dark are all available on PlayStation Now from today. Are you guys going to jump into Avengers now? It's free.
I might.
You might. Daniel, you might.
I don't pay for PS Now, so probably not.
Are you not tempted to get PlayStation Now to play the Avengers for a month and then pin it off?
No.
Me neither. But again, stranger things have happened. Borderlands 3 is quite a big hit as well. People like that game.
That's the game I'd be more likely to get PS Now.
You played Borderlands 3? Yeah.
Not yet.
Are you a Borderlands 2 fan? Is that right?
Yes.
But you've not got time for Borderlands 3. You've not got time for that shit, mate.
I might give it a whirl. We'll see.
I mean, this is a good step in the direction, but I think we're in the camp that Game Pass just trounces PS Now, even with the vast library of games, right?
Correct.
Yeah, cool.
They've got to match Game Pass's modern games, haven't they?
And ease as well. We're pissing about with. I mean, to be fair, you can download a lot of the PlayStation Now stuff. Not to PC, I don't think, but you can download it and then play it. You know, to stream it per se.
I mean, PlayStation Now is 7 years old, by the way.
Is it?
That's older than Game Pass, if I'm
By-
not wrong.
For 3 or 4 years, yeah. Well,
They've
Game
had
Pass as
plenty
it
of
is
time
now.
to perfect this.
Yeah, and there's so many do. They just sit there, sitting on it, like they did with the iToy, like they did with the fucking the Wii HD thing, like they did with the Vita and PSP. They did alright with, but the Vita was just like left out to die.
This is their biggest potential.
Yeah, I mean, all you got to do.
No.
I mean, they'd never do it because they make too much money, and they're starting charging £70 for first party games, so they'll never do it. But just imagine day one, Uncharted 5, bang, straight away.
Yeah.
God of War 2, bang, have it.
They
download
should
it, boom.
combine PlayStation Plus and this charger, like same as Game
Yeah,
Pass.
10 or 15 quid a month, something like that. That'd be
And you
$11.99.
get two headline games a
'Cause-
month.
Yeah, the question is, the Xbox are still doing games with gold. Shock. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like, have you seen the games this month? Like, we don't even bother because no one gives a fuck. And also the Game Pass games are more impressive. But
Definitely.
we'll see. Gentlemen,
Can I just say
you can
fuming
just say you are right. Dan's fuming. Everybody, why are you fuming?
because Huddersfield are being whipped by Norwich 5-0 at half time.
Half time.
Half time, it's 5-0.
Not about that, mate. Half, for fuck's sake.
We are shit.
That's true. That is true. Gentlemen, anything to add? PS now before I move on to a game Dan's going to help me with.
No.
Good. Gentlemen, go back to the PlayStation.
While you guys talk
on.
about that, I'm going to install it.
The spoiler, Jam doesn't give a fuck about
I'm going to
this
miss
game.
my expert comments on the
Yeah.
game.
And Jam doesn't give a fuck about this game.
I'm all about this life.
Yeah, you're
That's fine.
Daniel, my friend. Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I've read some info about it on the PlayStation blog. I'm going to put it on the screen now for everybody at home. Have you had a chance to read this?
I haven't, but
No, we
I'm
can
just
go through it
looking at it
together,
now.
mate. We can go through it together, right? So I don't know who's wrote this. I'm sorry, but it's on the PlayStation blog. Mass Effect Legendary Edition: rebalancing, tuning, and mechanical improvements. So there's been some combat tuning to put it in perspective. Shepard can now sprint out of combat. I don't know what that means. Melee attacks are now mapped to a button press rather than automatically occurring based on proximity to an enemy. So you can. Is that a thing? I've only played a bit of the first one.
Yeah,
Is
so
that a thing?
essentially the whole running out of combat, you couldn't actually run unless you were specifically fighting someone.
Hmm.
You could just do a little ditzy sort of woo.
Okay.
So yeah, that's probably
Cool.
what they meant.
Cool. Weapon accuracy and handling has been significantly improved. Reticle bloom is more controlled. Weapon sway removed from sniper rifles. Don't know what that means.
Again, it's basically when you use a sniper, it used to move, almost like realistically.
That makes more sense. Yeah, of course it does. Aiming down sights, tight aim. Camera view has been improved. It looks like it's all been improved. All relevant enemies now take headshot damage in the first game. Don't know what you're talking about, mate. Was that not a thing?
I think it was a thing.
Yeah. Weapons cool down much faster. I like that, mate. I'm in on that.
All about that.
Medigel usage has been improved. Base cooldown reduced. It's all seems to be changes and improvements that people would like. Is that something? Is that fair?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is literally small bugbear things from the original or the originals. So it still skeptical, but yeah, they seem pretty reasonable things. These.
Yeah. So there's quite a lot on this blog post. I don't think we'll go through it all, but
Yeah.
that was a combat. You've got some additional gameplay improvements, so squad mates can now be commanded independently of each other in the first Mass Effect game, similar to 2 and 3. That's good, right?
Yeah, I must admit I'm liking the whole unified thing that they're talking about, where you can make one character for the entire thing, or change it up and stuff. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, some boss fights and enemies in the first game have been tweaked to be fairer for players, but still challenging. Was the first game too hard? That implies the first game was too hard.
The first game was a bit tough
Yeah.
at times.
Cover has been improved across the trilogy. XP has been rebalanced, and ammo drops have been rebalanced in Mass Effect 2. I assume it was Mass Effect 2 was stingy with ammo. The Mako, what's that, Dan?
The Mako
Oh,
was a
this?
land vehicle
Is it this?
that you could drive around in. Which, to be fair, the Mako itself was cool. The handling was diabolical at times.
Yeah, I remember that in the first one, thinking, what is this? Improved handling. Hey, there you go. Improved cameras, shields recharge faster. New thrusters been added. Blah blah blah. Yada yada yada. And unifying, modernizing the trilogy. So it launches. You can launch. It's its own. It launches a launcher for all the 3 games, which is good. Updated character creation. Boom. What Fem Shep for Mass Effect 3 is a new default female option in all 3 games. I'm in on that. I like that a lot. Trophies across the trilogy have been updated. Don't care, but cool if you're into that. And stuff from the DLCs in as well. I mean, it's all what people want to hear, right, from the remastered trilogy, right? Is that fair?
I think so. Yeah, a lot of it is very nitty gritty stuff.
Mhm.
It's not stuff like you'd automatically think about. But the welcome improvements.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
not
it's
gonna lie.
probably if you told some random person, they're probably alright, cool. But if you showed it them side by side, you'd be like, oh, okay, I get it.
Okay, yeah, this makes sense.
yeah.
Like the Maker's a bigger one. 'Cause
Yeah, I
remember.
that.
I remember going through those areas and just being like, "What the bloody hell is this?"
Yeah, man.
They were good. They were good. They were fun, but that handling system was just not great at all.
I've played the first one for about 10 hours, and I was not a fan of the. It was in the first one, wasn't it? Because you went to the moons. And,
Yeah, I think it is in the first one. Yeah,
yeah.
do
But
it
it's
all. And...
all good, mate. It's all good. Daniel.
Yeah.
Were you ever in day one on that trilogy, or has that changed your mind, or are you more?
I was never day one.
No.
Just because I've said it once and I'll say it again. The games hold up reasonably well. Especially if you're playing on PC.
To be fair, they are on PC Game Pass with EA Play and PC Game Pass Ultimate, I should say. But I was eyeing them up the other day. I'll be honest with you.
I'm surprised that it's not a possibility of being a day one Game Pass game. To be fair, with it being
is it on EA Play or is it
packed.
just a 10-hour thing that they do?
I don't think it is on EA Play, but
yeah. I mean, if It Takes Two isn't on EA Play, there's no way that's going on EA Play. I'm going to tell you that for free.
Yeah, it's one of those things though. It's closely associated with Xbox. Because obviously, Mass Effect originally came to Xbox
it did.
in the first place, and then it eventually ended up on
it was everywhere.
PlayStation. So there's a possibility of it going to Game Pass, and that would probably be when I play it. So.
I mean, eventually it probably will be there. You're right. But Daniel, anything to add on Mass Effect before we move on?
No.
Good lad. Daniel, start the show. You may remember I said I was playing something, but I wanted to talk about it later.
Yes.
We were saying this. Well, I was playing something, and I want to talk about it now.
Oh, I came at the right time.
Yeah, that was good timing, to be fair. Dan, are you familiar with a video game, one of the GameCube's finest offerings?
Metroid Prime.
Marshmallow.
Jam, do you want to be quiet for a second, please? You know what I mean? No time for your nonsense, man. You familiar with that game? Jam, are you familiar with Metroid Prime, one of the greatest games of all time?
Oh, I've heard of it.
You've heard of it, right? Well, some very, very talented individuals at Project Studio Skew, I think they're called, or Skew Studio. I'm sorry, I don't remember what you're called. Are in the process of developing a demo which is totally not going to get cease and desisted. Totally not. 100% not, mate. Gentlemen, on about what they're doing is they are remaking Metroid Prime as a 2D Metroid, and it's fucking phenomenal in every single ounce of anything in my life I've ever seen. The artwork is amazing. I mean, it's only on PC at the minute, so it is. You use the mouse to aim with your. Let me just get the trailer up. Give me a second, everybody. Change that. Whack that on there. Let's get going. You use the mouse to sort of, I don't know, I mean, the artwork speaks for itself. Like, it's not, I'll talk about it in a second, but let me just scooch over here a sec. Yeah, you move the mouse with this thing here, and you obviously that's your sight so you can shoot. Gentlemen, it's, especially for like you shoot an indie studio, it's fucking phenomenal. And if I was Nintendo, I wouldn't be cease and desist in this, I'd be funding it. But Nintendo were weird. Do you know what I mean? If you any of you guys had a chance to play this, because it is free, you can just download the demo now. It's not the first bit. It's not the first bit. If you play Metroid Prime, right?
Yes.
Like the first bit where you're on the ship, it's not that bit, and then you lose your weapons. It's the bit after where you go on Talon 4, and it's only 20 minutes or so. But mate, inject straight into my veins right now, because it's fucking phenomenal, and I can't believe it's real, and it's annoying that Nintendo are gonna cease and desist this straight away. They won't have any of this. But if it was Capcom or Sega, they'd be funding it. I know, like, because when that guy was making Mega Man vs Street Fighter, whatever the fuck that game was, that got funded. They've released that. You ever play that, John?
Mega Man vs Street Fighter.
Mega Man Cross Street Fighter, whatever the fuck it was. Have you not seen? I'll send you this after the show, mate. But yeah, because Capcom got word of that, and it was Mega Man's like 30th anniversary. Like, oh shit, okay, that'll do. Do you know what I mean? It was Ted Fox Street Fighter Cross Mega Man. Sorry.
Oh yes.
It, yeah. I mean, if that was like Mario Cross, whatever, Nintendo will pull the plug straight away. But I really, it won't happen. And it'd be nice to tie in with Metroid Prime, perhaps have it as a, do you know what I mean? With the Metroid Prime trilogy and Metroid Prime 4, it'd be nice to have it as a little prologue thing. Because I 100% will be funding this, and it's really impressive stuff. But it's only a shame that it's going to get pulled. So I download it while you can, because it's going to get pulled. Because Nintendo are weird. Gentlemen, last thing. Anything to add to Metroid, by the way? Before we move. 2D Metroid or Metroid Prime? One of life's unanswerable questions. Because I'm a 2D man, but I do like me some Metroid Prime. I think I'll prefer Prime, but I love Super Metroid.
This one yet, obviously.
Which one?
The 2D one.
Yeah, no man. Super Metroid's one of the that's so good. By the way, that's one of life's unanswerable questions. I'll leave it with you. Let me know when you figure it out. Last thing today, dead quick, because I don't think anyone cares. I'm joking, by the way. Zombie Army 4 Dead War is getting a free new gen upgrade, it says there. PlayStation 5 is 4K at 60, reduced load times, DRS enabled. Daniel, what's DRS?
Not a clue.
No idea. No one knows what that means. On the Xbox, the Series S is 1080p with 60 hertz, 60 frames.
Oh,
Reduced loading time.
display rendering something or other.
Yeah, that
it essentially means that basically, if a game struggles to load certain frames per second, it drops the resolution to
so it's,
to keep
compensate. I didn't know that was called, but I know what you mean. Yeah. So on our Series S as well, it's 1080p and 60 frames, reduced load times. Series X includes quality performance toggle, which is annoying, but it's cool. So quality is 4K 60 hertz, performance is 1080p 120, so which is good. Reduced loading times, DRS again, and requires a 120 hertz display with HDMI 2.1 support for the 120 hertz. And gentlemen, Zombie Army 4 a game that you're going to play, because I might give it a go.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's going to run 8 minutes, like maybe, whatever. But that is everything. Gentlemen, anything to add before we move on? Cool.
No.
I've just seen an unpopular opinion, which is chilling. Daniel, you have one for us, mate, today.
I do.
Cool. I've got Metroid.
What, the Prime 2D?
Yeah.
Mate, you're getting that straight away. Not now, in a minute, but let me know what you think. Dan, sorry, mate, go on.
Yeah, so my unpopular opinion today is that Anakin Skywalker wouldn't have turned if Qui-Gon had survived.
Jam.
What do you think?
Yeah, but his mum would have still died.
No, she wouldn't.
No,
Qui-Gon's the dude.
maybe not, because Qui-Gon had an affinity with the Force and probably would have stopped it from happening.
But how? I think
Um,
Anakin was always destined to go bad.
yeah,
Well,
it's
obviously
one
they
of-
wrote it like that, but
I don't think they did, but I also think that Qui-Gon's mentoring would have more in line brought his emotions into check a bit more. Because
Yeah, 'cause
obviously Obi-Wan's very almost passionate about things, and that can obviously draw off that passion. Whilst
Qui-Gon's
Qui-Gon was very grey almost. So I do personally think Anakin wouldn't have turned.
no, I still think he would have turned.
Yeah, because you've seen 4, 5, and 6.
But who knows? Because like, if Qui-Gon didn't die, Obi-Wan would still essentially be classed as a Padawan
Yes.
because his master would have been alive. So if therefore wouldn't have trained Anakin, but Qui-Gon couldn't have trained Anakin because Obi-Wan was already his Padawan.
Star Wars noob question. I'm sorry if it's a bit of a stupid question. I think I know the answer, but can I ask it anyway?
What?
A master, you can have one Padawan, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's fair enough.
But Qui-Gon was arguing this in episode 1, saying, "Oh, Obi-Wan's ready. Let him take the trials to become a Jedi Knight, and I'll train Anakin," kind of thing. But then he died, so Obi-Wan trained Anakin.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Food for thought.
It
Question.
Did.
Good
Star Wars
though.
Day. Sorry, is soon next month, right? Bad Batch is out that day. Are you guys gonna watch that?
Maybe.
If Jam's going, I don't think I'm in, mate. He's the biggest Star Wars fan I've ever seen in my life.
You know, it's like it's Rex and all that.
I ain't got a clue what you're about.
Exactly.
I know Rex from Xenoblade 2. I'm in, mate. Let's go.
It's not Rex from Blade.
Well, I'm not in then, am I?
Rex and
Being-
Cody. Cody's in
It looks
episode 3.
cool. One of my favourite. I'm going to bring this up now because while we're here, one of my favourite Star Wars things in the whole world is. Do you remember Cartoon Network did them little shorts of?
Oh, I've got them on
They're
DVD. Yeah.
fucking brilliant. Like
They were
the
really good.
artwork was sick. The animation was slick. And it was they're like what 5 minutes a pop.
Well, they're called the Clone Wars.
Yeah, like that
Before
was
the answer
pre-Clone Wars kind of teaser thing.
Pre-Clone Wars, Clone Wars.
Yeah, I really like them. I thought they were cool.
Really good.
Yeah. Jam, any unpopular opinion?
No?
Buzzing. Gentlemen, it is my turn today for Forgotten Gem. I'm cheating again. Because Forgotten implies age, and this game's not that old. But it's been outshadowed, I'm going to say. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm gonna give you a few clues. It's very, very. It's not as new as Astral Chain, so give me that. I
Okay.
didn't know it was that old. To be fair, I'm quite pleased with myself. It's 4 years old, 2017. PS4, Windows, Linux, Macintosh operating systems. That's where it's on. I'm annoyed it's not on Switch. It's by one of my favorite developers. The game after this is fucking huge and took the world by storm last year. Yes, Jam, you've played the newest game.
I played the newest game,
Yeah.
but not the original.
Well, it's not. They're not connected. It's just their next game. The studio's next game. You know what I'm saying? You want a clue? Another one?
PS4, Windows, Mac, Linux.
Yeah. Not on Xbox for some reason. Don't know why.
I mean, it's not. I know it's not that game.
What you say this every time, and sometimes it is, mate. Just go with it.
It's not, because it wasn't on Mac. Otherwise, I would have had it on
It
Mac.
might have been on Mac.
It wasn't.
You've not got it though.
I've not got what?
The game in question.
Have I not?
No.
See, I was going to say Next Machina, but that's definitely not on Mac.
No.
I know it's not on Mac.
I know it's not either. Was that
What's the
2017?
developer?
It was obviously Supergiant Games as the developer.
Yeah, I'm struggling.
Exactly what I'm saying. Gentlemen, I want to come out of it. Hades is a game that, for deservedly, has taken the spotlight from this developer. And that's
Hades didn't come out in
it's
2017.
not Hades, Sir Isaac
Oh,
Newton.
I was going to say.
I'm bringing you into it. It's the game prior to Hades, which is overlooked by a lot of people, and unfairly, in my opinion. Gentlemen, the game in question is Pyre. Now, have you ever played Pyre?
No.
So Supergiant Games works. I think quite a lot of the team works on Red Alert and Command and Conquer shit like that, and they moved, which is why a lot of the games are isometrically top-down shit. So Bastion, Transistor, then Pyre came. Now Pyre is, without question, fucking marvelous in every way. The music's fantastic, which Darren Corb's on the strings, mate, so it's going to be good. Gameplay is, when I first saw this game, I wasn't sold.
Looks like Hades.
Yeah, the artwork, it's the same lady, I can't remember her name, I'm sorry. The characters are all fantastic. The voice acting, like, they have like banter between themselves like they do in Hades, these characters. The gameplay loop, let me just whack it on a bit. It is like Fire Emblem crossed with NBA Jam. Now, if you played Hades, I've got it on my mind, mate. If you play Pyre, you know, it has to be for the adverts. Come on, I'm fuming. I'm trying to talk Pyre here. So if you play Pyre, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The idea is to get this orb thing into the other person's Pyre, and when you do, you get a player to the bench. It's basically this game, story-wise. You know what I mean? Stay with me. Trying to get out of heaven and into like eternal. Yes, Aussie mate. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get out of like all these characters have died. This is heaven. It's similar to Hades and trying to break out of hell, but it's trying to like come back to life. Basically, is what it's trying to do.
Do you know something? I actually remember seeing the trailer for this game and thinking, actually, that looks pretty cool. And then I just never played it.
Yeah, because I was on the other side of the coin. I was like, it's not what I want from Supergiant Games. I bought it because it was Supergiant Games, and I'm glad I did, because it's the hardest game I've ever tried to sell to people because it's so weird. And like, it's like NBA Jam Cross with Fire Emblem. What, are you mental? But it works really well. And it's like, if you you have these fights, and then if you win, you can like, what do you call it? When you thingy someone to do something. Why can't I think of the word? Like, you can sort of choose somebody to go into internal lightness and go out of heaven. No, I can't think of the word. I'm sorry. Volunteer. That one. You know what I'm saying? Again, I can listen to myself, and I'm not doing a very good job of selling it. But Hades has taken the spotlight, and rightfully so, because Jam agrees. And I'm sure when Dan plays it, he's going to be all over it. That Hades is fantastic and a masterpiece and all that shit. But Pyre shouldn't be overlooked. Even with Transistor and Bastion as well. I think if it was on Switch, people would be all over it. And rightfully so, because I want it to come on Switch so bad because I love it. But it's like, you can fail and have people spend the rest of eternity in heaven. It's not heaven, but it's the afterlife basically, and purgatory and shit like that. So it's good, and the characters are fantastic and the music's mint, and it's not that much, but there's no physical copy, I don't think. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so. I probably know, of course.
I would probably know as well. Yeah, there's no physical release. There's a Bastion Anniversary t-shirt. Bastion Anniversary. That'd be
Bastion 6.
Jesus Christ, it is good. But yeah, there's a Pyre poster on the store. There's no like physical. There's vinyls. Gentlemen, there's vinyls.
Buy one.
Songs of Supergiant Games vinyl, $35, mate. We're all in on that. There's a special edition one, which is $80. I don't have $80 to spend on music I'm never going to listen to.
You do.
I mean, yeah. Not to. I paid it on Monday, mate. I'm buzzing. But yeah. Go and play Pyre. It's fantastic. Gentlemen, time for the quiz. Are you ready? Now, gentlemen, the theme of today's quiz is, you're familiar with a gentleman called Smooth McGroove, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know exactly what I'm going to say.
Only.
Yeah, that's all. All his songs. Just guess the game. I'll give you the franchise. Yeah, acapella. I'll give you the franchise because it can be quite difficult. Like I said, with covers of songs, it can be quite difficult to place the actual game in the franchise. So I'll give you the franchise because I'm a nice guy. Let me just scroll. 288 songs in this list, by the way.
Is that how many you've done?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm still scrolling to try and get to the bottom of. There you are.
I've got some news to annoy Jam, by the way.
Go on.
Ultimate Lego Skywalker Saga
Oh yeah, I know.
has been
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's been delayed.
indefinitely delayed for the
Fuming.
time being. We're all fuming.
I'm fuming.
The date on Amazon December, anyways.
Yeah.
Didn't hold out hope.
No.
I don't think so. It'll be next year now, won't it?
Probably.
Placeholder if I've ever seen one. Gentlemen,
So good though.
you ready? Smooth McGroove is, just type it in YouTube, you'll see it. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me know if you need more volume. The franchise, please. Play along in the chat if you're watching. (2011).
Know what it is.
You know.
I ain't got a clue.
100%.
Jam hasn't got a clue. Dan is 100%. No one's shouted in the chat. Dan, what is it?
It's Minecraft.
Is it Minecraft? Jam, does that ring any bells?
No.
Well, it should, because it is Minecraft. It's 1-0.
I should have
Dan.
known that as an avid Minecraft
Yeah,
fan.
you should have, mate. Dan, this is the
Avid.
third. This is the third quiz in a row that you've gone one up, mate. Do not throw this. Yeah. You can take this one. Or anyone in
I'll
the
try my
chat,
best.
mate. Let's go. Next one. (2015). Fuck it. Okay.
I know this.
Give it a few seconds. I'll let the chat catch up on that. Because we'll let Jam go first because you're winning.
Oh yeah, I think I know this.
Oh.
Do I?
Oh, he's starting to doubt himself.
I've got two
You
guesses.
got two guesses. You can have one guess. Daniel, are you happy with me to let Jam go first, seeing as though you're in the lead?
Right. Yeah, let him.
Yeah, would you want me to
I
flip a
don't
coin?
know if it came out that year though.
Jam, what is your guess?
I want to say Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight. Jam. Dan, sorry.
Yeah.
What is your guess?
Well, he's wrong because it's
It's
Undertale.
The confidence is oozing from our Daniel,
See,
mate.
Undertale was my first guess.
Why did you should always
I
go
didn't
with
think
your gut.
Undertale was that old.
I didn't either until I just looked at it just this second, mate.
Yeah, he's 6 years old. Is Undertale.
Crazy
Damn
stuff, mate.
Damn.
Oh, God. Right, so it's 2-0 down. Dan, you need one more, mate. Don't let me down. I'm just gonna go in order. Let's go. Right, let's do it. This one. I don't know. That was an advert. Sorry. You should know this one for that.
I know it.
Sham knows it. You don't need me to. I don't know which. Quite a big series. I don't know which one it's from, per se. Dan,
I know the franchise then. With that help.
I've got not an educated guess, but a guess.
Okay, Dan, I'm gonna let Jam go first because he's not. Jam.
What if I'm right now? Metroid.
Dan, do you have a guess?
Mine would have been something like Final Fantasy.
Ask me if any of you are right. No.
Oh, I know what it is.
Jam knows what it is. Jam, do you know what it is?
Yeah.
Dan, are you happy for me to let Jam guess again?
Yes.
Jam.
It's F-Zero.
It's not F-Zero either. You're not very good at this game, are you, mate? I mean,
fuck.
Let's give you more.
No, I know what I can play it in my head.
You can play it from your head. You know it's from Smash Brothers, right? I'm gonna give you that.
I know it.
I mean, I have a bit more.
Star Fox.
No, don't just name all the friends. I'm gonna give Dan a guess now because
they're my first three.
You've had about 10. Dan, do you have anything?
I will take a guess at Dragon Quest.
In the post, mate, with these. No. Jam, you've not got it.
No, it is.
You know it.
I'm just trying to envisage the stage it's on. It's in Smash Melee as well.
I'll give you a clue. It's not in 64. I can't believe it's taking this long, honestly.
Yeah, I know it's going to be one of them. It's going to really piss me off.
It will piss you off. It normally pisses you off. That was a clue.
Oh my god.
It's not something like Earthbound.
I know what it is.
Right, Dan's saying Earthbound. Jam, do you have a guess?
Yeah.
One.
Zelda. Hyrule Temple.
Right, okay. Right, none of you are right again.
Are you serious?
I am serious.
What?
Right now. There isn't that many franchises left in Smash Bros. Lads. I don't know what to tell you. Even more.
A big Pikmin.
Not Pikmin, no.
Fire Emblem.
Boom! There you go. Fire Emblem.
That's the one I was.
I knew it was this castle-looking thing.
Yeah.
Fucking Roy and Marth in it.
Are you ready for the next one? Let's go.
2-2.
Oh, it's not.
Too warm.
A Portal video call
I've got Metroid.
is better than a regular
Say
phone
it.
call because you actually feel like you're in
Mate,
the
that's an
mood.
advert. I'm sorry. Right, let's go. Night 2. Look at that. Banger. Banger, mate. Let's go.
I've got educated guess.
I'll take an educated guess if you haven't got nothing, mate. Let's go.
Mario Kart?
It's not Mario Kart.
Good guess. That come into my mind.
Baseline should give it away. I think it's you know it.
It's not Outrun, is it?
Not Outrun. You get closer with Outrun. It's not a racing game.
Is it a fighting game?
Ish.
Is that 1992? Okay. Streets of Rage.
Streets of Rage is correct.
God damn it.
Daniel.
Should have got it from that.
Daniel. This last one's easy, so you need to get it to win.
This is where Jam gets it and I lose it again.
Okay. Are you ready?
Hello, my name's Jack Howard, and I'm going to
Jack
show
Howard's
you how I
a-
use Fiverr to
this
support
is
my
a
work as a
Fiverr
person who
advert.
creates things for a living. So if you want to take your business...
Let's go. Should get this one.
Oh, easy money. Easy money. Tell me when I can guess.
You can guess. I don't fucking know.
What Jam? Give it 10 more seconds. Bang it, mate.
It's grand, is that
10 more
song?
seconds. Turn it off. I hope
No, I haven't. Actually, to be fair, yeah, Jam, you're probably not going to know
What
this.
year?
93-ish, I think. 92 again. Daniel,
Yes.
for victory, put Jam out of his misery.
Well, it's I don't know which specific game it is, but it's Sonic. I think Sonic 2.
Sonic 2 is correct.
Well, I'm not upset that I didn't know that.
Why? I am. Sonic
It's,
Music.
it's from the second level when you
Chemical
go underwater.
Zone. Yes, lad.
I would have got Green Hills, whatever it is from the first one, and that's
everyone would
what
have got
about
that
it.
one, Sir Isaac Newton.
Mhm.
But gentlemen, thanks again for another terrific show. Really appreciate it. Any of you guys streaming the next few days, or are you just chilling?
Nah.
I'll go back to work.
Oh,
I might I
no.
might stream to Discord some Valheim tomorrow maybe, but we'll see.
Mate, you know, this weekend, you know what we're playing?
What?
I mean,
Oh, Bouncer, yeah.
we
of
are
course, the
all
Bouncer.
over this. I used to be able to do this in like 4 hours, so we'll see how that goes. But again,
Yeah.
I've not played this game for 10, maybe 15 years, so
I was gonna say, I bet the I want to say 23-year-old's version of you probably had less sense of time.
yeah. It was about I could do it in one sitting. I used to be able to do it in one sitting, so
That's how old Jag was when it
We'll
came
see.
out.
no, it was not that old when it came out. How old's this game? 2000 and
1
yeah.
or 2000
Which
maybe.
is no word of a lie. 20 years
Yeah.
old.
20th anniversary this year. So it's 20th anniversary of the Bouncer stream. Let's do it. We got
Square
some-
Enix presents anyone? The Bouncer 2?
Yeah. Imagine that, mate. It's the worst logo in the world, by the way, with some nonsense writing in it. But this is definitely something.
I just remember watching my
Definitely.
friend play that game.
Yeah.
To be fair.
I used to think I hated it, but I never stopped playing it. It's one of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll play that this weekend. We'll have a good time. Gentlemen, that's it. Like I said, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Tell Dan, say Daniel, Qui-Gon Jinn had no effect on the story of Star Wars. If he was alive or dead, doesn't matter. Tell Jam, say Jam. How come you didn't get Sonic, mate?
Yeah, why did you never play Sonic?
What's this about?
Because
You
it
knew.
was just not that good.
No, I agree. I can name you about 50 games on the Mega Drive better than Sonic.
I'll still say up and say Gunstar Heroes and Ristar were better than Sonic.
Fucking mint.
Gunstar Heroes was great.
Gunstar Heroes for a start. Rocket Knight Adventures as well. Fuck it, mate. We could go on forever. Go on forever. Spot Goes to Hollywood, whatever it was called. That was cool. But anyway,
I'd actually even say that Michael Jackson's Moonwalker was a better mascot than Sonic was.
Yeah, definitely. But anyway, gentlemen, we'll be back Thursday with another report. But until then, we must keep it casual. I'm trying to find my outro on me thing. I've got too much shit down here. Sorry. But again, I must say thank you very much for watching, everyone, and peace. We'll see you next time. Thank you.
Peace. Lakers.